In this tutorial, we will cover how to use the rubric scoring feature in DataLink Connect. This is one of a three-part series on using the scoring features in DataLink Connect. If you are looking for instruction on standard scoring or custom scoring, please view our other videos in the Learning Center. Once DataLink Connect is open, check to see if you already have the score column showing here. If you don't, click on Edit in the upper left-hand corner and scroll down to Options. A window will appear. Make sure the icon that says Results Grid in the upper left-hand corner has been selected. With Results Grid selected, check the box that reads Score, then select OK. You will see your new column header here. The new column header is necessary because you will be changing the point values of the questions, and the score column will show you the total amount of points the test is worth. It will also show you how many points each student earned. Please note, all changes made are only for this key, and the key must be saved to retain the scoring changes. Next, load or create a key. Once the key is showing here, select Session and scroll down to Scoring. A new window will appear. Select the Rubric Scoring tab here. Please be sure you are not using a DataLink answer sheet that has a rubric printed on the answer sheet itself. This electronic feature is designed to turn sections of a standard DataLink answer sheet into a rubric form for subjective scoring. Let's take a closer look at the different columns in the rubric scoring field. The Use column on the far left-hand side shows which questions are using rubric scoring. By default, no boxes will be checked because you cannot use custom scoring and rubric scoring on the same test question. You can use a combination of custom scoring and rubric scoring on the same test key. Next, you will want to check the boxes under the Use column that corresponds with the question number that will be scored as part of the rubric. You can see the question numbers in the fourth column from the left under Question Number. We suggest adding the rubric questions at the end of the answer key after the multiple choice portion. The Score column shows you which questions will be scored. All boxes with answers in the correct column are checked by default. The only reason you would uncheck the Score column is if you do not want a question scored as part of the rubric. The Report column informs you that the question will be added to the DataLink Connect reports. All boxes with answers in the correct column are checked by default. The only reason to uncheck the box is if you do not want the question to show up in the DataLink Connect reports. The Question Number column shows you the question number. The correct column is your key. Any changes you make to this column will be reflected on the blue answer key at the top of the results grid once you hit Apply. The next 5 or 6 columns, depending on your answer sheet, will be your response format. By default, this is set up as a multiple choice field showing you the point values for all the responses for every question. This is the area where you will alter to create point values for the rubric. You can add any point value you decide is appropriate for your rubric. In this example, we will be creating a rubric with point values from 5 to 1. This is possible because the DataLink answer sheet's response format is A through E, which is 5 responses. To change the point values, click on the point value you want to change. When it is highlighted, press the number you want to change the value to. Continue the process for all the responses on this question. Then move to the next question until all of the responses' points values have been filled out. Once you have all the point values for the rubric questions filled out, it is time to change the format of the question. In the next column, Count As, select the drop-down menu here and select Rubric. The format of the question is now changed to rubric scoring. You can see the change in the scoring by looking in the Correct column. Instead of having the correct letter answer in the key, it will be replaced by the total possible points you can earn on the question. Change all the multiple choice questions to rubric using the drop-down window. The multiple points column allows you to change how the points are allocated. Select the drop-down window in the multiple points column. There are 4 options. The default option is highest. When highest is selected, the response with the highest point value will be the recorded score even if multiple responses are collected. If lowest is selected from the drop-down menu, the response selected with the lowest point value will be recorded even if multiple responses are selected. If no points is selected from the drop-down menu, no points will be recorded for this question. You will also notice in the correct column, the point total is now 0. If you select Add Together from the drop-down menu, all selected responses' point values will be added together for the recorded score. In the correct column, the point total will now be the total amount of points of all the responses added together. Once you have finished creating and aligning the subjective questions using rubric scoring, select Apply, then OK. The questions using rubric scoring will look like this in the keyline. Next, you will want to save the key to save the changes you made in the rubric scoring screen. To save the key, select File and scroll down to Save Key. When the new window opens, choose where to save the key and what you would like to name the saved key, and then select Save. You have now successfully turned a section of your answer sheet into a rubric scoring field. You can use rubric scoring in combination with other scoring options in the scoring screen to create even more custom scoring. To learn more about the other scoring options, please watch Part 1 and Part 2 of this video series. If you have additional questions about how to use the rubric scoring feature, please contact a member of our technical support team at 800-827-9219.